Hi, happy Saturday. We just got done eating breakfast. My middle son says it's not a happy Saturday. And, anyways, so we just got done eating breakfast and I was looking around the house and just saying how much I need to clean up. So I just decided, why not just record myself getting this house in a tidier state? I haven't been feeling well, so it's messier than normal. But, anyways, and let's just ignore this pimple on my forehead. It looks horrible and it hurts. Okay, anyways, let's get
When
started.
you guys were children, did your parents ever wake up on Saturday morning and start deep cleaning the whole house? I mean, they were deep cleaning the floors in the kitchen, they were deep cleaning the bathrooms, they were washing all the laundry, they were wiping down the couches. Okay, well, that is not what this video is today. In this video, I'm just going to be tidying my house to get it in a decent state, an okay state, a good enough state. This is just survival cleaning for me, guys. I'm just going to be tidying so it doesn't look so gross. So you guys saw how my house looked. I had things all over the living room floor. I had a bunch of toys. The kitchen was looking like, I cooked there, so I had a lot of dishes and pots and pans that need to be cleaned. The bathroom, clothes thrown everywhere. Well, not everywhere, just behind the door and on the floor, and just stuff on the countertops. My room is still a mess, and the kids' room is a little messy. It's not horrible. So here's the game plan for today. So the plan was for my oldest son to empty out the dishwasher because that really helps me out. And really, that's all the plan I had going into this. So as I began, just wanted to do the main part of the house, the kitchen and living room, because I figure if I get that tidy, then it will feel a lot better in my home. Because, when you walk in the house and you're just greeted with wham, a mess, it just doesn't feel good. So that's the plan, just to focus on the main area first and then do the rest of the house. But yes, as you saw, I was able to recruit my children to help me to clean up the living room that was full of their toys. I always have so many toys over here in this little corner, so many random toys. So I just asked my son to get a bin for the random toys and to take it downstairs to the basement, and it will need to be organized eventually. Over there by the front door, you can see I have a few boxes. Those are boxes with donations that I need to take to a donation center that I still have here in my home. Oh, man, there's always something to do. But, anyways, this is pretty much as good as this entryway is going to get until I am able to put those boxes in my trunk and take some trash outside. But at least I was able to put the shoes and toys and junk away. Anyone else's kitchen table become a drop zone for a bunch of junk? Because ours definitely does. So on our table, we have toys, we have books, we have games, we also have food, and I'm pretty sure we have like a bunch of random stuff as well. So we pretty much just use this table for multiple uses. Yeah, and I think we just need to start tidying it up after every meal, like 2 or 3 times a day. Man, I guess this is what you call a hot spot. Yes, that's the name I was thinking of. I learned that term from Fly Lady. So yeah, I think we need to put out our hot spots every day, or at least I do, because it can get out of control. Now that I got all that clutter off of the table, I'm just going to wipe the table down with some baby wipes because baby wipes are my best friend, okay? I just have a pile of or packages of baby wipes all throughout the house that I use to just clean up quick messes, and they're awesome. And now I am just putting dishes in the sink. I'm not actually putting them in the dishwasher. Thankfully, my husband put some of the dishes in the dishwasher for me already, but I'm just trying to clear off the surfaces so that everything looks presentable, looks tidy, looks good enough, okay? Because I just don't have time. Sometimes I don't even have an hour to clean. I literally have minutes before my child starts screaming, my baby son. Because if you don't know, I have 3 sons. One is 8, One is 5 and one is, he's an infant. And so my infant is going through a hard time right now. He has eczema, he also has food allergies, and he constantly has rashes and flares all over his body from head to toe, and it's very irritating for him. So he is constantly just in pain, really, just irritable from the itchiness. And so we're trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, pray for him if you pray, because we really want to help him so he's not suffering and so miserable. I mean, it's so bad, you guys. It's to the point where there are some nights where he wakes up every hour just tossing and turning because he's so uncomfortable, and he does not even sleep 2 to 3 hours stretches at a time. And he's very exhausted, and he's teething on top of everything, so he's just going through a lot. And this is why my room looks a mess. It's one of the reasons why my room looks a mess. And okay, I don't want to make excuses for myself, I really don't. But I'm just tired, but I'm gonna try to do better. Okay, I really am, but I'm just giving myself a little grace and explaining to you guys what's going on. So maybe you can offer some advice or tell me some encouraging words that'll help me through this season of life. But anywho, I had a box of stuff fall on the floor, which I need to go through that and organize it. But this is what I'm able to do with my room right now because my baby was crying and I needed to move on, and I'm still needing to pick up trash. But hey, it's good enough. At least there is a clear walking path, and I'm not going to trip when I walk through the door, like sometimes happens. So hey, I'll count that as a win. And here I am in my bathroom. I am just putting stuff away so that it's not all on the countertops. And hey, I'm so glad I did this because my mom came over and she had to use the bathroom. Don't you just Isn't that like a terrifying feeling for you when if you're a messy person and someone just stops by and they're like, "Hey, can I use your bathroom?" and your bathroom is just a complete and utter mess? That's a terrifying thing for me because then I just feel so embarrassed. But I'm so glad that I at least did this much. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, go clean your bathroom. I mean, not clean the bathroom. Oh my goodness. See, I can barely think. My mind is all over the place. Anyways, I was like, yes, okay, let me just go ahead. Go use the bathroom. Feel free. So yeah, I really need to be doing my routines like I said I was going to do in my last video, but I've just been sick, okay? But I am I feel like there's excuse after excuse. Okay, I am going to get on the routines, inevitably I'm not going to be perfect. So yeah, cleaning the bathroom daily is the goal. That is the standard that I want to set for myself, okay? I'm working towards that, and one day I will meet that goal. Maybe it'll be when the kids graduate high school. Maybe it's going to be when they go off on their own and they're adults. It will happen one day. Okay, so that was what the bathroom looked like. And this is my kids' room. I didn't even touch it. It was a little bit messy. But hey, that's all I could do for today. My baby started crying. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.